Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is this guy making an NHL video when his channel is a football channel? First of all, I'm from Canada, so this is just part of my blood. And second of all, yeah, welcome. We're gonna do some hockey videos as well. Of course, you guys are thinking, wait a second, Patriot and Wild? Oh my god, this guy is a Minnesota Wild fan. Um, no, I'm actually a Chicago Blackhawks fan. I don't want to talk about that situation, but I am a Chicago Blackhawks fan. So I'll talk about this in particular because of this.
The number one pick in the draft.
The number one overall selection in the 2020 NHL draft belongs to a team yet to be determined, coming from the qualifying round in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
I'm making this video because of the first pick in the 2020 NFL draft. NHL draft, not NFL. So, let me get this straight. So, the 8 worst teams are guaranteed not to have the first pick. And the 8 best teams this season is not guaranteed to have the best pick. So you're telling me that Toronto, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Montreal, New York Islanders, Florida, Carolina, New York Rangers, Calgary, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Chicago, Vancouver, Minnesota, Nashville, or Arizona could get the first overall pick? Why? Why would you do that? Why? Just why? And this could have worked if you didn't announce it as of today. You could have announced it when the playoffs were over. Why exactly? Because of one particular reason. For all the teams I just listed, what's the point of winning? What's the point of winning the Stanley Cup if you can just throw the game, throw the series, and get the first overall pick in the draft? Not just that, this is not like any bust or anything like this. This is supposed to be like a Jack Eichel player. Jack Eichel. The only player that makes the Buffalo Sabres not look trash. Why would you announce that? I mean, seriously, why would you do that? Not just that, but the first overall pick. It couldn't be like the 5th or even the 2nd. But it's the first overall pick. Why didn't LA win it? Why didn't Ottawa win it? Why didn't Detroit? Actually, Detroit was kind of throwing it. They were doing they're practically doing like the Indianapolis Colts. They sucked for luck, but then he retired. But in Detroit, they suck, only for them to get the 4th pick. Haha, joke's on you. Anyway, so basically, let's say Chicago. Chicago can throw the whole series against Edmonton, and they have a good chance at getting the first overall pick. This is outrageous. Why would you design it like that? Granted, this could work if you didn't announce it before the playoffs even happen. Hell, we don't even know if the playoffs are going to start. So, realistically, Edmonton could get the first overall pick again. Like, seriously? Or Pittsburgh. They did what they do. They could do exactly what they did with Cindy Crosby. They throw, get Cindy Crosby. The only difference is there wasn't a lockout, so Pittsburgh didn't get. The only difference, there isn't no lockout, so Edmonton can't get like 2 first overall picks, which I'll be very pissed. But the point I'm bringing up is the fact that Toronto, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Montreal, both New Jersey and both New York, Carolina, the Panthers, Flames, Jets, Oilers, Blackhawks, Wild, Vancouver, the Coyotes, the Predators, they can all throw the game. And there's a possibility they might not even get it. Because our team sucked more because they threw it. I want my team to win. But realistically, we're the 12th seed in our division. Like, I would rather throw and get the first overall pick than win. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got Kirby Dach for the 3rd pick from last year, but we could get the first overall pick. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that we should, but I would like that. But I'm not like the general manager or the head coach. This is stupid, and there's no point of winning the Stanley Cup. Why win the Stanley Cup unless you're one of the 8 teams that made it? Boston, St. Louis, Tampa Bay, the Avalanche, Washington, the Knights, Philadelphia, and Dallas. What's the point of winning the Stanley Cup if you're not one of those 8 teams then to throw? And I bet you some teams are going to do that. But the question is, which team?